Hi guys, it's Nicole and I am back today with a super quick video because the layout itself probably only took me about 30 minutes. This is a sort of tried and true method for me when I don't have a lot of time, but I want to craft and I kind of want to get some things accomplished. So I tend to grab a photo collage to drop a bunch of photos into. I like to use a big title piece that's going to act as my main embellishing or fun factor. And then in this instance, I'm using what I would kind of consider to be like a pre-printed, pre-embellished style background paper where it's the wood grain, and then this one in particular is from Simple Stories and it's got the pre-printed floral clusters in the two corners. I tend to gravitate towards these papers when I'm kind of in a time crunch or I'm just looking for simple and I'm just looking for quick. Last couple weeks, I've had kind of like a sinus chest thing going on. Anytime I do get that kind of a cold, I cough up a lung for weeks and I'm still kind of in that phase. So I just haven't really had the energy or the motivation to kind of sit and get creative and just kind of sit for a longer period of time. So I knew that I was wanting to make something, but I also just was not in the headspace to kind of take a lot of time. I really wanted to go back to bed. So I knew that I could rely on some things from my personal style and just techniques that I like to repeat. And I kind of talked about this in my blog post for Cut to You, where it's just kind of a recipe for me where the last couple layouts that I have done and I've wanted to do, I'm really liking just grabbing one of these large titles, and I mean, you can see as I'm gluing it down, it's taking up a large chunk of the layout. It's kind of providing a lot of that visual interest while still supporting my theme. And then when I use the large titles, what I like to do is instead of having like 3 traditional clusters, I like to just kind of put a couple things, like small things, in open areas. So like I put something in the top left, something at the bottom left of my collage, and then everything else I like to just tuck and nestle into the actual title piece. For this one, I ended up just pulling a bunch of the cute little phrase stickers. And I tend to do tone on tone or color matching for stuff like this. So I just kind of picked some different red phrases. I picked 2 little red florals to kind of act as the openings of the letters for A and O. And then for sparkling, I just tend to pick things that I like the look of or the color or it's the right size. So I kind of stayed away from a lot of those icon type stickers that are on this sticker sheet. And this, I'm pretty sure, is a very old Simple Stories collection. I tend to, if I'm working on something like Christmas, I just will go grab a big handful of Christmas papers and stickers and mix and match because it doesn't bother me. The other thing I did was I used up all of these gold glitter enamel dots. These are from another Simple Stories collection. I actually have, you can see them on the top left, I've got some gold, I think they're pearls or gems from Pink Fresh that I thought I was going to use, but it actually felt really good to go ahead and just use up one row of those enamel dots from Simple Stories. I haven't bought enamel dots in years. I've kind of been gravitating towards gluing on either the Pink Fresh ones or I get sequins from, oh gosh, I'm blanking on the name. I think it's oh no, I order them all the time. I'll link them. My brain will unfog and I will link them. Because a lot of times I'll do sequins or loose gems. I'm kind of liking those over the adhesive enamel dots because I think you get a better value. Like, you can see that little Pink Fresh baggie with the gold ones. I mean, there's probably 200 of them in there for a little bit more than the price of enamel dots that already have adhesive on them. So I'm kind of liking those a little bit better. I kind of knew that this was going to be an issue. I had already glued on my title, and I knew in the back of my mind that I still needed to kind of go look for like fancy paper. I knew that I either wanted to put like gold or red or something behind here, because to me, like, the star was kind of like the prominent part of the title piece. So I knew I wanted to put like special paper behind there. So I grabbed some red glitter paper to put behind the star. And then, shocker, I actually decided to skip journaling on this one. I may go back and add it, but I didn't have a whole lot to say, and I'm not sure if I'm going to have a companion page to this yet, because I still have a bunch of other photos from this session. So I might go ahead and do a companion page and have like the journaling and the date and that kind of stuff go on that page. So with that, I thank you guys for stopping by and spending a couple minutes with me today. And I am hoping to get more videos up as I'm kind of getting back into the swing of crafting and just wanting to be creative. So with that, I will leave you guys here, and I'll catch you later.